So today we are in one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in Ghana here, Roman Ridge. One of the landmarks of Roman Ridge is the Bank of Ghana, and behind me is where Bank of Ghana is. The place is really nice. One thing that separates Roman Ridge from the others is the pavement. You have place where people can walk. That's one thing that separates Roman Ridge from the others. When I went to Cantonment, it was quite different compared to where I am now. This very building is Bank of Ghana. Yeah. What makes a Ridge is its closeness to the business center. So from here, Ridge is close to Adabraka, which is also a business hub, and also close to the central business center, that is Accra. This place is very nice. This is my first time coming to Ridge. I don't really know many places in Accra here. Though I've stayed in Accra, schooled in Accra, but I haven't traveled a lot. The place that I have been in Dansoman, but Ridge is really nice. The greenery, so far, the estates that I've gone to, it is Ridge that tops. The level of greenery is very nice. You know me, I like greenery. That is one thing that I like about Ridge. Beside me is our former president's residence, J.J. Rawlings, his residence. This is his residence. It's really nice. The place is really nice. How would you not keep this place neat if you have J.J. Rawlings living in your neighborhood? The place is very nice, I'm telling you. You look around. I have always wanted to know what this thing, this actual mirror is used for. What is it? Is it a camera or what is it at all? I don't really know. So let me tell you something about Roman Ridge. Roman Ridge is an old neighborhood. It is a post-colonial neighborhood where the white here was for the British Empire when they were in Ghana here. The buildings that you find here are not the normal buildings that you see at Cantonment or maybe East Legon. Here you will see old buildings, contemporary buildings, and then modern buildings. For what I've realized, most of the buildings here are contemporary and old buildings because it's an old neighborhood. So this is one of the modern estates that you can see around. So this is a very new development in here. The place is really nice. People have money. This school is a government school. If you are not a high-end earner and you live around this vicinity, you can also bring your child here. That's also great. You see this building as well too. That building is also there. That's very nice. As I said, there's old and new buildings. So this is an old building. And then this very one is also a new building. That's how nice the place is. This is also another neighborhood. This is really nice. Look at the buildings over there, the two buildings. I don't know if you can see the color. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yes, it's really nice. And then we come down to this ones. These are residential neighborhood as well. The place is really nice. I wish I was in one of the apartments, you know. I also deserve to be in one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so and subscribe to the channel. I'm really walking around though. It's really tough. And the sun as well also is not sparing me. It's really, wow. Look at this one too. These buildings, they are really nice. Wow. I think one thing the government of Ghana could have done was to build apartments like this. Not like a high-end like this, but then normal, you know, residential neighborhood. If this was done, most of our land would have been really utilized because we are really unutilizing those lands. It makes me sad. So here you can also see the new Bank of Ghana building. So look, that's the building, the new Bank of Ghana building. So this is a Chinese restaurant. So this side is the restaurant, and then this is their supermarket. This very one is the supermarket. And remember the building that we talked of? Yeah, this is the building. There's a Chinese, there's shop right here. That's why I said this place is a business center. Roman Ridge is a business center. So this place is Osu. This place is Osu. I mistakenly thought it was Ridge. I didn't know. I've never been to Ridge before, so this is my first time roaming around in the Ridge neighborhood. So this is Osu. So I'm going back to Ridge. Cantonment is one of the most expensive places to buy land, and their roads are very terrible. To be frank, look at their roads. How can you be spending about $200,000, $300,000 for a land. And then this is the road. Not like, explain it to me. How can you spend that amount of money and then the roads are not tight? So for now, I would say Cantonment is still on top. Roman Ridge, we are yet. Our next place will be East Legon, so let's see. Wow, look at the place. This is very nice. Very nice building. Guys, land is very huge. For you to have this kind of land, then you really have money. Wow, it's really huge. Do any of you know the owner of this land? Wow,